What's up, Land Rover fans? Today I'm going to show you how to replace the final stage resistor. This is actually a BMW part, but it is used on these Land Rovers as well. And I'm replacing this because my blower, the AC and heat, the actual fan blower itself, recently stopped working. So I'll show you what that looks like, and I'll show you the actual swap. It's pretty straightforward. You just got to have some dexterity. I'm in the vehicle now, and as you can see, nothing happens when I turn the blower on. So it doesn't matter if it's on AC or heat, there is no response at all from, and actually I can hear the compressor kick on, so I know that the AC compressor is good, but no blower. So let's get to work. We're gonna start with this T20. You're gonna take this panel off. There's T20 Torx right there, and right there. So I'll pop those off real quick. And this panel right here, it just pulls straight this way. So I like to grab it down here. There's a couple pins in it, and they'll pop right out. So just go like that and pull it this direction. So right down here, this piece, you'll have to pull this up, come straight up. You can kind of get a grip under the edges. You can see there's just a couple plastic push pin style connectors there, some fasteners. Just gonna set that aside. Once you get that piece off, then this kind of toe kick trim piece up here, it'll just slide on back. So there's actually very little holding it on. There's a connector here and a connector here. Those are just plastic push pins. It'll slide off of those as you pull it back. So set that aside. And now we can reach under and pull this panel down. So before we can actually pull this all the way down, there's one more Torx. See, it's right there. Got to pull that one off. That was actually behind the panel, behind this panel. So pull that off. So with the panel underneath the glove box removed, now we can take this duct out. Now there is a Torx that I just removed right here, and now I want to show you kind of how to wiggle this to get it out. So you want to kind of pull this end down and then pull it toward you this way and kind of twist down just like that, and then you'll feel this end come loose, and it needs to go in the same way. So put it down like this and then kind of twist it up and in. It's a tight fit, but it does come out. It's hard to do with one hand, but let me use my other hand here and we'll pull it on out. Unfortunately, there's no good way for me to show you how actually to pull the final stage resistor out, but there it is right there with the connector with the brown and yellow wire. So I'm gonna reach up there, and there's a little connector, kind of a tab that you push on, and then it'll just slide right out. So let me back away so you can kind of see where about that is underneath the dash there. So there's the interior, and underneath there is final stage resistor. So here's the part. I just pulled it out, so it sits in there like this, and that tab goes right there where my pinky is. So you just push down on that, it'll kind of pop loose, and it comes out. You just have to get your hand in there. Wanted to show what it looks like up there with that removed. You can see the hole. I can see the hamster wheel of the blower, and that connector is what actually connects into the final stage resistor. You can see there's a guide pin right there, and that's the tab right at the edge of the flashlight there. So you can't really put this thing in the wrong way. Just got the new one in there. It's a bit fiddly, but goes in, connector goes on. Now that connector you squeeze like this and back to get it on and off. So it's back in. I'm gonna throw everything back together, and then we'll see if the blower works. Back in the car. Moment of truth. We got air again. All right. So that's it. Job well done.